ladies want to see some more?
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody wanna duel or defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's his bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code on, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And look at this. Loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
A good start. One play, 10 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And the Giants are looking first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's good.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
What the fuck?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Henry out of the pistol to the 43, 2nd down. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Richardson to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. George Pickens, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Breaks through the contact. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got a hook up with Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. To throw, it's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Giants at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's May. That's caught. It's Sam.
That's tough.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Throwing here is May. Going to look deep for Wilson.
Wow.
7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants have regained the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 6-point game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it. Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
You talk about this Giant defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because he used to...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Inside handoff, Henry.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
What's my name? What's my name?
5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Oh my God.
Defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's May. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
Wow.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
What
To
the?
the right side and intercepted. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And
the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
What the fuck?
Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Completed out left to Dobbs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4th down. Here's May.
Let's go.
Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. He's got room to roam. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't.
It got his man complete.
Wow.
There he goes again, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Garrett Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the
Good
Giants
shit,
have
bro.
yet again retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Ah, shit.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Richardson. This one caught by Kittle. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. George Kittle, 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On play action, May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Quick slant caught by Pierce. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll throw with May. That is caught, and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air, May. It's caught inside the 25.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Giants. Alec Pierce, 56 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
What the fuck?
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll
What
be
the
out
fuck,
of
man?
bounds across the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, no.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Fuck.
1st down Giants on a pickup of 14. From the shotgun, it's May. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Oh, no.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And able to get him down.
What the fuck?
Reach the 5. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to Laporta. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The decision to take and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
And his kick is good.
What the
and
fuck,
that will
man?
do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Merci.
Yeah, it's not. Time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
To throw, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Oh.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. They go play action now. May lets one go downfield for Pierce. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Fuck, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, fast continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Comme ça. Fuck.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This one deep for Wilson.
Oh, my.
It's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 66 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Fuck.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Fuck.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Richardson. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Fuck, man.
And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Fuck, man.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's May. Throw out wide to Walker. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Trying the left side with Walker. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Walker, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has...
Catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Fuck.
Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off at 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Fuck.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Fuck.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. There, Richardson back to throw it. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. Back to the air with Richardson. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Richardson shotgun on third down. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Derrick Henry. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs.
Give me that, bro.
Give
me that shit. Give me that shit, bro. The fuck.
To the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second
Give
year
me that
in the
shit,
league
bro.
as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. From the shotgun, Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
What the fuck?
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass to the
Let's go.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Give me that ball.
Get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And huge yardage here, back to the 15. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Looking to throw. May. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
From the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They're going on 4th down.
Give me that, bro. Give me that shit.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
That's fucking cool.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my
That.
suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's May.
Good shit.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's
Good
brought
fucking
to the
shit.
ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. Back to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Back of the end zone.
Yes.
Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. They're going to try to throw for it. And it is caught. They get 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
What the fuck, man?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath.
Jeśli po czesku prekopleci, man, fuck.
Allow them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd.
Sound old head.
Celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. He's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down the 2-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good.
Chicken.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. So the final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Los Angeles, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis.